Hello and welcome to AL Season 9 Round 3 here at Nuno's 5000 for the Portuguese A-Prix. We've got 14 rookie drivers here willing to take their shot and try and win this AL race. Now, interesting, who will start off pole? If I recall correctly, Skibidi is one of the faster drivers here in AL, so he's probably one of the good favourites for that. Bana has had a good start to the AL season, mostly in Belgium, but I'm sure he can bring it back as well. Let me actually check the standings before I make myself into a mug. It's Go right now that's leading the standings. He did teleport once in the connection check. Should be fine as long as he doesn't teleport too much during the race, but we will have to ask him to DNF if he does. He's attended both races and that's why he's currently in the lead. Skibidi, Connor and Mill are behind him, and it is VZS who starts off with a provisional pole time of 45.33. He's a new driver that debuted last round, finished 8th, but yes, I've seen him a lot in the practice lobbies and he might pull off something here. Batuko has joined. I'm pretty sure Batuko is actually banned from AL. But yeah, where is Skibidi? He's down in 9th. Maybe he's not practiced. We'll find out here. Let's see the second lap of quali now. So it's Skibidi, Connor, Mill, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Connor, I don't see him here. I do see Mill and I do see Skibidi, so they are some people to watch out for. Let's see, second lap, Bana improves, Mill improves, and those... Skibidi up to 4th, Lexus up to 5th, I think Despacito jumped up to 6th there. Oh, Go 14 up to 4th, ahead of Skibidi. But no one able to beat that VZS 45.33 lap time, not even VZS himself. Final lap of qualifying, and we'll have to find out how it goes here. Will someone be able to improve? Will someone even manage a sub 45 here? That's a good question. Ooh, Bana with some mistakes there at the end, unfortunately. No improvement there. See, oh, Skibidi up to 4th, and Sunday driver Axis improving, Andre improving, but not improving his position. And yeah, that is the qualifying. VZS will be starting off pole position, followed by Bana, Mill, Skibidi, Go 14, Lexus 112, Sunday driver, Axis, Despacito 7, Andre VR rounds off at the top 10. Mr. Crunk in 11th, Lolzy in 12th in his return to the leagues, Lupik in 13th, and Alejo.br in 14th. That is your starting grid for today, 15 laps ahead of us, so we will see how things go. Here we go, 15 laps ahead of us for the AL race. What strategies are we going to see people start with here? I see quite a bunch of softs. Oh no, everyone's switching to the mediums now, and the hards. That's probably better pick. We've got some drivers at the back, Lolzy and Alejo going onto the soft tires. Only 3 drivers on the mediums, everyone else has opted for the hard tires. We've got 15 laps here. The most reasonable strategy, especially for an AL driver, would be something like mediums 6, hards 9, maybe medium 7, hards 8. But a lot of drivers starting in the hards. I wonder if they want to switch to a faster tire earlier because the undercuts on this track. Oh, Go 14 is out already. Lexus has entered the lead. We've got Bana and Skibidi behind. Lexus going wide and slow there. Not sure what that was about. VZS, oh, screws up. Lexus overtakes him. Whoa. And we got Skibidi and Bana out in the lead of this pack. We got them two fighting on the hard tires. Bana forces Skibidi wide into the grass, lets him overtake again. Lexus, VZS fighting for 3rd. VZS makes the move on him. Mill in 5th, followed by Despacito. Then we've got quite a big gap already formed, and we've got Sunday driver and Andre fighting for 7th. We've got Mr. Crunk not too far behind them. Lolzy in 10th, followed by Alejo, Lupik, and Axis and Go14 our first DNF of the race. So we got a lot of drivers out here on the hards, and the drivers out on the mediums, Lexus and VZS, as long as they manage to drive good clean air pace. Oh my god, that is good clean air chaos. That's what that is. It's not even clean air. Mill now joining VCS as the new challenger for the podium, as Lexus got forced off there, shafted, unfortunately for him. Skibidi out in the lead, Bana right behind him, and they are not too far ahead of those behind. Of course, that is partially thanks to VZS's medium, and now he has caught up to Skibidi's slipstream because of Skibidi going wide there. Oh, he goes down the inside. I think his trailer rammed Skibidi, unfortunately, and he does end up into second. Skibidi down in third, battling Mill. And Bana out in the lead. Oh, makes a mistake. VZS hits the back of him and makes a mistake himself. Slows down on that final chicane to adjust his line. And he got Skibidi going down his inside. Now Mill going down his inside on turn 2, but forces him off into grass. Skibidi goes deep into the grass. Bana is running away with it right now. And we've got Despacito in 5th, behind them, closing down rapidly. VZS, I'm not sure if he got forced off and made a mistake there, but he is down in 4th right now, and he is losing some time here as Mill and Skibidi look to try and catch. Bana makes a mistake on the chicane, doesn't leave enough space for Despacito to overtake there. Not very kind driving. Lexus in 6th. We got Mr. Crunk and Sunday Driver fighting for 7th. Mr. Crunk, of course, does have high ping there, but he did not manage to leave space for Sunday Driver on the inside line there. Alejo with a big mistake. Lolzy round the outside into 9th. Alejo makes another one and he's running away with it. Sunday Driver makes the move on Mr. Crunk for 7th. Back into the lead. Bana still holding on to that lead. Skibidi, now the only driver near him, very close to the slipstream. Mill has lost some time to the two of them. VZS trying to catch back up, still on those mediums, still on those faster tires. Soon enough they will start getting worse than the hard tires, and then we will start to see some strategy form here. Lolzy and Alejo both on 5-lap old softs. Question here is, are they going for the 2-stopper, or will they try to take those softs to 6 laps and then do something like hards 9 for the end? That could be potentially better to avoid that extra pit stop and to get that big undercut on the other drivers. This is AL, so maybe I am over expecting in terms of strategy. Bana, I think, made a mistake there that made him go wide on the turn 3 exit. Skibidi is now into the race lead, but VZS and Bana are not too far behind. VZS, I think, is within slipstream now, and he will be looking for a move. He's looking for a move around the outside, which is not the ideal position, but Skibidi goes wide. Oh, goes wide again on the next turn. VZS doesn't have the space to make a move. At least he didn't get killed though, as again he's trying to go around the outside, now down the inside. Oh, didn't get left enough space. I think he's still within Skibidi's slipstream, can go for a move again. And we've got Bana drifting. Oh, Bana, massive mistake with a turn in on turn 2, and that's cost him a lot of time. He was driving in a race lead quite comfortably just a few laps ago. He needs to calm down and get his mind reset to get back up there. Mill and Despacito as they were, but Lexus has closed down on them. Sunday Driver still ahead of Mr. Crunk for 7th. Andre driving by himself in 9th, as Lolzy is the first one to pit onto hard tires to see out the rest of the race. Alejo is still out on softs for the 7th lap. It's very, very interesting choice. Skibidi and VZS battling for the lead. VZS with a good inside move, but Skibidi holds him off, and they both pit. VZS medium 7, that's expected, but hard 7 for both Skibidi and Bana, I guess, to cover off the undercut, or maybe just decided they were more comfortable taking hards to 7 than the mediums, as you would expect. Mill is now, for now, in the race lead, as he has not pitted yet. Despacito 2.5 seconds behind him. Skibidi, VZS will be trying to close down that gap before, of course, the 2 ahead pit, and the undercut is successful. Speaking of VZS, he does hold the fastest lap of the race right now, a 46.38. That's good to note. And let's see, has anyone actually gotten close to that time? Skibidi as with a 46.45. Yeah, a lot of people in that 46.3 to 46.5 range have managed fastest laps like that. Skibidi now has ran away with it, and Mill rejoins up in second. So the undercut didn't really work out for VZS Urbana. Mill is still up in second, managing to make the overcut work and pitting onto fresh mediums that will be the best tires at the end. Hopefully you don't hear the dog barking on the microphone, but if you do, well, too bad. Skibidi out in a massive race lead, like 2.5 seconds, and that can only get bigger as VZS makes another mistake. Bana, Mill, Despacito even closing in on this back. Sunday Driver now up in 6th, fighting Lexus. Lexus makes a mistake. Mr. Crunk in 8th. Alejo is on 9-lap old soft, still up in 9th. A very interesting strategy from him. He's got Lolzy Andre getting very, very close behind him. Let's see the tire wear on that. It's doing quite well. Like, are these lap 9 softs? Is he just braking really well? Oh, that was weird. That looked really laggy, but Alejo's decided it's time to enter the pits. His softs are literally red. But it's another self-soft. Well, if you take them not for 9 laps, you might as well take them for 6. Skibidi has gotten a solid lead, but VZS has cut into a bit here. 7/10 to be exact. Does make a big mistake on that final turn. You don't want to be making a mistake the turn before a straight, because that will of course cost you a lot more time than just making a mistake in a turn, and you've got another turn right after. You can recover much more from that. He did match his fastest lap, but Mill has now beaten the fastest lap of the race with a 46.07. However, he is 1.5 seconds behind VZS. Despacito has moved on up into 4th. Bana is not having the greatest time right now, down in 5th, and with Lexus chasing in 6th. Mr. Crunk has gone up to 7th. Not sure what happened to Sunday Driver. And then we've got Lolzy in 9th, Andre VR and Axis not too far behind, and Lupik and Alejo 12th and 13th. Not sure what caused Go14 to DNF, but that will cost him a bit in the championship, which he was leading thanks to his solid attendance record and solid points finishes, but he did not finish. I don't think he finished on the podium this AL season. Let me see if I can verify that. No, he's finished 4th both races. Skibidi's won Belgium, and then he did not race in Ricardo Tormo, and now he's looking to try and get a second win here at the Nuno's 5000. VZS just holding on 2 seconds behind or so. Mill, however, has lost quite a bit of time to VZS. Despacito. Then Bana has managed to shrug off and run away from Lexus for now. Mr. Crunk not too far from Lexus. Could potentially make that if there was enough mistakes happening. Sunday Driver, not sure what's happening with him. He's on the soft tires. He should be gaining quite a bit on Mr. Crunk, but Mr. Crunk has had 8/10 faster lap time. Lolzy meanwhile trying to hold on to 9th with Axis and Andre VR behind him. Skibidi now looking to lap Lupik soon, and VZS has really cut down on it, and he is soon going to be within slip range here. Oh, makes a big mistake on turn 3. Surely it was gonna be better there to just head onto the runoff and avoid being in the grass for even longer. It's not really an easy decision to make in the heat of the moment, but that has lost him a big amount to Skibidi. Can he recover that amount? Can he challenge Skibidi in only his second race for an AL win? Mill holding on to 3rd quite solidly, as we see, I think, Axis and Andre swapping positions there. Lolzy still holding on to 9th. Checking in, VZS. Yeah, that was an 8/10 slower lap last time. Skibidi, great turn 3. VZS, great turn 3. Let's see, Mills turn 3, also solid. A lot of good turn 3s here. Despacito, Bana, everyone. Really good turn 3s from everyone there, so congratulations. Let's see Lexus' turn 3, also solid. Mr. Crunk, very nice. Sunday Driver, oh, kept on track. That can be applauded. Final lap, Skibbity. Oh, I think VZS made another mistake, and that's pretty much solidified Skibbity's second race win this AL season. As he rounds the final corners, and as he crosses the finish line, Skibbity wins. The Portuguese A-Prix, VZS in second. Mill rounds off the podium, Despacito in fourth, Bana in fifth. He'll be kicking himself for having lost that lead. Lexus crossing the line in sixth position. Mr. Crunk in seventh, managing to hold off Sunday Driver, who finishes eighth. And we've got Lolzy, Axis, and Andre VR not to... Oh, Axis, massive mistake. Oh, Andre goes wide. Holy. And we've got Lolzy rounding the final chicane to finish in ninth position. Andre beating out Axis for that top 10 finish. Oh no, Axis jumps up to 10th. That's weird. Not sure if there's a lag spike involved or something of that manner. Or maybe ping. Alejo finishes in 12th and Lupic in 13th. Go 14, your only DNF of the race. VZS in the end did get that fastest lap back, so congratulations on that to him. He's got the fastest lap and the pole, just missing out on that race win, however. So yeah, I'm not sure. AL interviews? I don't know if AL deserves interviews, to be honest. Sorry. I do want to talk to Mr. Crunk though, because I love the sound of his voice. Mr. Crunk, would you like to tell us about your race, or are you unable to right now?
Hi.
Well, what can you tell us about your P7 finish?
I mean, not much. I mean, it was just me and Sunday Driver just pretty much tailing each other for the beginning stint, and then I made an undercut pit stop on him, and then he must have made a mistake on his in lap because I hadn't seen him since, and he finished quite a far ways behind from me. So I don't know. It wasn't. I like the track a lot. It's very flowy.
Well, we see you in jail.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be there.
Awesome.
Must have coffee. Just waking up. But yeah, it was a fun race. I enjoyed it.
That's great to hear. Thank you, Mr. Crunk. And yeah, we'll see you next time at Istanbul Park for the Turkish A-Prix. Will Skibbity manage a third straight win in 3 attended races for him? We'll have to find out. See you then.